Welcome back, Hank Stankers, to another fantastic episode here today. I have something a little bit different, once again, and a little bit fun. These are what I refer to as, it's two bottles I have in this episode, and I consider them to be party drinks. They're drinks that oftentimes get mixed together at a party for like a fun shot that was explained to me once as being the Incredible Hulk shot. So, or shooter, I think shooter is the more popular term. I personally, I've never had Hypnotic or Hennessy on their own, nor have I had them together. I know Hypnotic is a liqueur, and Hennessy is extremely popular, especially here in the state of Virginia, among young people and older folks alike, especially those party goers. Today, we are going to taste it in one of my favorite little, I guess this is a martini, small martini Goose Island glass, and I'm super excited about that. I love using this glass, you know, even when it's not appropriate for the type. I really need to get something to open these bottles. I feel like a damn fool when I struggle to open these bottles in the videos themselves. So, come on, man. I told myself I wouldn't do this. All right, there we go. We are cracking in here. I'll open them both at the same time. Wow, they both have the exact same type of seal, little metal seal here. So I have a couple of beers on my desk as well I'm excited to crack into. Not going to be in this video. We're going to make another video right after this one for you guys. So I know we enjoy these back-to-back videos. All right, I got my Hennessy and my Hypnotic, formerly known as the Incredible Hulk. I'm not huge on liqueur. Don't know many people that are. Give us a little more. It's beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. I'm sure this is smells like doesn't smell like berries or strawberries. It smells like a wine cooler, one of the low-end ones. I think they're called like 2020s that you can get at your local gas station or convenience store. I think there's a blue one, and I've had that before, and this smells very similar to that. I'm sure the alcohol percentage is very similar as well, 17%. It's definitely not something I had ever intended to drink on its own. This is probably the first and last time, but it's got this very kind of tart flavor initially, and almost like the sourness you'd get with a Jolly Rancher, a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher, or almost the second phase of a blue Warhead candy. And it's actually not horrible. It reminds me a little bit of some sours that you could get at certain breweries. So I'm sure you could can this up and sell it as a sour goes or something along those lines at a brewery, and people would buy the shit out of it. Especially here in Richmond, this is probably something people would buy up in a can that you can label as a goes. So next, we are going to try Hennessy. I'm not an avid cognac drinker. It's not something that I've dabbled much in. And excuse me, Anastasia, please don't continue. Okay. All right. So Hennessy is a cognac coming in at 40% alcohol by volume, so 80 proof. And we're gonna go ahead and pour us a little. I got the little bottle because it's not something. Excuse me. Not something. Oh, it smells phenomenal, actually. Like kind of almost has this buttery roasted cashew smell initially. The aroma, and it smells quite nice. I've had quite a few different Norwegian brandies that are phenomenal, and my family being from Norway, I enjoy drinking things that are from our family tree's homeland. So it smells quite nice. The aroma is very welcoming. This is kind of has a winter, like the roasted maltiness, and it's dark tone. I know brandy is certainly a winter liquor, so let's give it a go here. it's very soft. The whole palate is smooth and soft and inviting. And I lost all of that multi-roasted flavors, and they kind of formed this sweet, almost caramel, really enticing. The flavor is fantastic. I have to applaud them. They did a great job. Hennessy, I can understand why it's so popular. It is drinkable. I've got this almost syrupy aftertaste here, and it really only gets the aftertaste and the flavor and the film only hits my jowls here in the back, and I get it. I can sense why a lot of people would be enticed to drink Hennessy itself. So we are going to mix them both together. I don't know the order for the Incredible Hulk, but this one we're going to layer it. Oh, it turns green. That must be one of the reasons why. Oh man, I wish I had a little underlight here. We're gonna try and get it a little bit more green for you guys. That's fun. Turns a nice there shade of green. And the Incredible Hulk here. Well, cheers to that. I have something else special here for you guys that sitting on the table next to me. I'm very excited to record this one. Anyways, cheers. Oh, we will rate this a 3.75 on the Hennessy, and we will rate the Hypnotic a 2.5 because it's pretty plain. Sugary, plain, sweet, fake, shitty blueberry. Not huge on it. So this is Hypnotic at a 2.5, and there we go. All right, cheers, guys, to our Incredible Hulk. It doesn't smell like much more than the brandy itself, so. It's got that tart, sour flavor from the Hypnotic itself carrying over there, and the brandy really gets masked by that pretty substantially. I get kind of the sweet and sour flavor at the end, kind of battling it out, which I can see would be fun for some folks. Very sweet, very sweet. Both these liquors themselves, this liqueur and this liquor, very sweet. I don't see myself attacking either of these pretty in the near distant future. So I'm battling a cat today as well. Well, anyways, the Coup de Mont here, the big show, the big money, is a bottle of 190 proof Everclear that I have acquired. That has the original purchase of this, and it came into my possession here in Virginia. It was acquired in Chicago. I know their liquor laws are a little bit more lenient there, and this is the real deal Everclear at 190 proof. I'm very excited to have this. It's one of the cheapest, one of the cheapest liquors at highest proofs that you can acquire, and I am going to do my best to stomach it and really consume as much as I can of this. I have a cork here on it because the cap itself was broken in transit. I promise you, though, that this is the real deal. And if you question the authenticity of this 190 proof, you are free to come over and try it yourself. So cheers to 190 proof Everclear. It literally smells like that stuff you would use to clean a wound, which is pure alcohol, and usually I believe that stuff's at like 140 proof or 70%. So this is 190. This is that shit you blow cars up with. Light it on fire. This will make you blind. This is beyond moonshine. Cheers, guys. Everclear. Oh. It kind of closes up my throat a little bit. It's very hard to swallow. It shreds and burns the inside of your mouth. It almost basically sit up straighter. It kind of slows down your breathing there, and I'm still getting very intense heat. It's sweet right off the bat. When it hits your mouth, it is very sweet, which is certainly unexpected, and that's something that you want to, oh man, I can feel it going down my esophagus now and kind of causing a little bit of, it is very sweet. I am not going to mix this with anything. I don't want to tarnish the experience of it. It's a little bit harder to breathe. It's not fun. It's an experience to consume. It is not fun. I don't suggest consuming this. I don't care who you are. It is not something that many people should consume. So we're going to rate this one a 6 out of 5 Viking horns for the thrill factor, but not to be consumed by humans yet again. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. All the love out there. Hank the Tank saying have an awesome day.